because Pikachu is one of these characters who just has such a fantastic neutral game and can poke really well and do these long carry combos onto Cloud. And if Cloud gets off the stage for just a minute and doesn't have that limit in place and the edge guard is solid from Pikachu, that could be a stock at 0%.
Absolutely. And I don't think it's more of an ESAM thing. I mean, of course, ESAM obviously a phenomenal player, but I think it also just be a Pikachu thing in general. Because I remember the first showdown, or maybe it was the second one, I remember he was so ecstatic to fight Nero. He was just like, yo, man, I'm going to slash this Pikachu up. And then they finally met in bracket, and it came down to a nail-biting set due to the way you know, Pikachu is just designed there.
But now this limit is online for Cloud. It's going to be very important to keep Ned alive because he's going to have to tech this back air and then burn the limit again. Because you see, well, as long as the limit's online, you can sweet spot that ledge, and it makes it way easier to recover against Pikachu.
Most definitely. You know, and that's okay with somebody like Ned. You know, Ned, he knows exactly how to recover. He knows like how to get his feet back onto center stage because ESAM, just being the off-stage master, he knows how to just pick you apart. But Ned, you know, just so good at staying one step ahead of Pikachu.
And he's going to try to hold this center stage as long as possible here. Buy a little bit more time to get that limit. These back airs, each one is about like a third of a limit charge as long as he can knock that Pikachu far away.
Yeah, he's not like the charge-happy Cloud. I mean, if you give him the opportunity to do it, sure, he'll go for it. But more times than not, he's going to get his limit the good old-fashioned way. There it is, finally online. Okay, both percents drawing closer here. Gets the down special. There goes Ned. Still hanging on for dear life. Oh, my goodness.
Ned played it really safe there. He wanted to air dodge that Thunder Jolt because if he had just tried to keep the limit, that Thunder Jolt would have knocked him off of the ledge. He wouldn't be able to re-grab. Had to burn it anyway.
Yes, that's
so
right.
Just really calculated. And from the disadvantage state, gets the down air. That is going to take the stock first here for Chicago's own.
There it is. You know, despite the strong start here from my man ESAM, it is unfortunately him losing that first stock. But right now, he's keeping up the aggression. He's taking a page out of Ned's book. He said, look, I see your dare. Here's mine.
I don't think Ned is going to be able to get so many of those stocks in the disadvantage state, so he's going to have to keep his feet planted here, and you see him doing that just exactly that with the cross slash, with the dash attack, getting a couple of good reads on the ESAM in this neutral game.
Yes, sir. Now here we go. I like that. Canceling the up special right in front of him, looking to bait Ned in. Ned understands, though, I do have the lead, sir, so I don't really have a reason to come close. You need to come stop me from charging this limit. We're in the gym, though, nonetheless. Okay.
Speaking of charging the limit the old-fashioned way, one way to charge the limit is beating up on your opponent. 250% onto your opponent will charge the limit.
There it is.
117 plus a couple extra charges is going to put Ned in a great spot right now. All he needs to do is find a cross slash or a back air, anything like that at the ledge will take out this Pikachu.
There it is. Pikachu certainly getting ready to take a trip here to the Pokemon Center at 124%. It's not a good position for him to be in at all, but still finds a way to get in. Okay, gets the down throw. Gets one up air, puts on a little bit percent here, but he can't do anything too crazy. If he whips anything in the air, best believe Ned's going to be there with the quick trigger on the limit cross slash.
And these juggles are working really well here for ESAM. Okay, good tech there from Ned. If he had not tech, that forward smash would have been very dangerous with all this rage.
There it is. Okay, using the Thunder Jolts, again, creating himself a lot of space here. Ned finds his way in and gets the empty hop right into the up air. We got ourselves a game. Wow.
That's exactly how Ned wants to play in that situation. You saw that ESAM could have just turned it around immediately by getting some of those air juggles, by getting Ned off stage, making him burn that limit defensively. Ned always wants to have that resource in his back pocket to turn around those bad situations.
Always. And that's not to say that he doesn't know how to recover, per se. I mean, we've seen how well he can use all the, like, you know, limit charge cancels, then like the first hit cross slash installs. He knows how to do all that. But you ask any Cloud, they'll tell you more times than not, I would prefer to have my limit out there. Whether that means I have to waste it or I get to keep it.
You can have the best recovery with Cloud in the world and
Yes.
have trouble recovering against Pikachu.
Right, Pikachu just
Against,
so many
like,
hitboxes.
A mid-level Pikachu in your pools, you can have trouble recovering against him because he's so good at putting so much pressure on Cloud in those situations.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Speaking of pressure, look at Ned go with these cross slashes, with these reads on the grab. He is moving right now.
Yeah, he is moving and grooving, that's for sure, man. And ESAM just has yet to put it. Okay, there it is. Puts a little bit of damage on board here. Actually turning turning 2 hits into about 6 right there. Beautiful stuff.
Ned very smartly, though, just tries to cross-up roll behind and not put on any pressure because he needs that center. He needs that limit. Here it is. And again, the driver's seat belongs to Ned.
There it is. You know, just when you're on a stage like Lilac, if he's up underneath you, you are in a lot of trouble. But ESAM, you know, just playing a character like Pikachu, his evasion is crisp, his maneuverability is crisp. He knows how to dance around Ned. Okay, gets the, short hop back here. Okay, ESAM a little hesitant on how he wants to try to recover here. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Lilac gives Pikachu so many opportunities to quick attack cancel because the entire platform's always moving.
That's right. Okay, adding on a little bit of pressure of his own. Like that forward air conversion. Beautiful stuff. Gets the back hitbox on the Nair, and then it looked like Ned was trying to bait out an air dodge of some sort, but ESAM wasting little to no time getting back on the main stage.
Closing this gap, Ned not able to find one of those straight hit up air or back airs that will be enough to seal out this Pikachu.
Yeah, you can't give Pikachu, like, you know, especially if somebody of ESAM's caliber, this much leeway. If you see you got him at 143%, you have got to figure out a way to get this stock gone and as quickly as possible, because lo and behold, here he is chipping away here at this lead. And Ned just not really with the answers to stop the bleeding, has to waste the limit. It matters not, though. There's the dash attack.
What a great tech from Ned to set that, or sorry, from ESAM to set up that situation. And then Ned was just very wary of the pressure that he put on ESAM in that situation regardless, gets the dash attack to seal up the stock.
There it is.
Ned should just be dead. Yep.
He said Ned should just be dead. You are a poet and you don't even know it. Okay.
Ned was not going to recover there. That forward smash was just a little bit extra panache.
Yeah, being able to cover that distance between, you know, his hands and then, of course, snapping the legs. I mean, really made all the difference here.
Ned's got center stage again. He needs to stay here as long as possible with that back air going to turn him around. Center platform is proven to be a safe haven here for the Cloud.
Okay, catches that falling forwarder. You know, that's something that a lot of Pikachus go for. Of course, it opens up the door for a lot of combo opportunity, but Ned just always staying one step ahead of the competition, was able to catch ESAM right out of that. And as you see, the onslaught does not stop. 91% here right now on ESAM. Ned can turn this into a stock very, very quickly. But if I know ESAM, I know that he has a trick right up his sleeve, and he's really looking for these jab lock combos. Lets it rip. Pikachu is actually going to leave the building.
I thought he had just enough DI to maybe survive that cross slash, but Pikachu just got stuck in that jab animation a little too long. Ned, recognizing it, pulls the trigger, finds the cross slash, finds the 2-0 lead. And this is a matchup that Ned was really hungry to get in this tournament. One of the only few PGR wins available for him to put in his back pocket on his resume.
And he does absolutely. He does have a couple. He does absolutely have a couple. A lot of them that I believe he made at some of those Midwest Mayhems. And then, of course, if I'm not mistaken, Midwest Mayhem Saga, he might have been able to take out a PGR member or two. Don't quote me on that. But, of course, being able to go toe-to-toe with ESAM, definitely nothing to wink at. Doing a beautiful job. That was a tournament
where he beat Larry Lur and Void.
That's right. That's right.
And Zenodo. That was a heck of a run. He beat Zenodo. He beat so many players. He got 4th place. But as they say, what have you done for me lately?
Right.
And
you're right.
Ned is looking to do something lately right now on Final Destination again for Game 3. ESAM again on the back foot. This is so out of character for him.
This most certainly is, man. And it has something to do with these disjoints, man, or maybe just the way that Ned plays. Being able to toss out so many hitboxes to keep somebody as quick and nimble as ESAM out is really making all the difference here in this matchup.
That neutral air specifically.
For sure.
You see ESAM trying to go for like this air-to-air combat, but the air is so fast and so big, Pikachu can't close the gap.
Yeah, you know, Ned, like I've talked about, is just a different sort of Cloud. You know, him and ESAM kind of have the same play style in mind here. They're going to play very aggressive, very flashy, but very optimal at the same time. And Ned, like, he just knows how to go the extra mile. But, you know, I don't want to take anything away from ESAM quite yet. A little too early on the trigger with the forward special, or forward smash, excuse me. But I know that, you know, if history serves correct, he's going to be able to find another one very soon here.
And the Rar Thunder will put ESAM on the board here for the first stock. This is a lead that he has not had this entire set. He's got to, if he wants to turn this around, get the reverse 3-0, this is the start.
Absolutely, man. That was a good crossing throw with the backer. Being able to catch the down smash there by Ned with the quick and pristine roll. There's the forward air. Not a good position here for Ned to be in. He is certainly dead. Oh, with the footstool? Okay. Okay, ESAM knows now at this point. He said, look, I know you had the lead. The only way for me to beat you is if I can get in your head. Because every time I see ESAM on stage, I just think like, yo, my name is Professor X. You know what I'm saying? And this is my tournament for gifted players.
His talent surely is a gift, and we'll have to see if he can turn it around. But that's what we're talking about in this matchup. Ned was doing such a good job of just staying center the entire time in games 1 and 2. But then ESAM got that first stock and then can immediately wipe out the second one because of how he set up the edge guard situation.
Right, and I talked about this actually at Gamo. You know, it's not just a Ned thing. It's just how Cloud is designed. He is designed to blow you up. But at the same time, if you put the right opponent, you know, in front of him, he has opportunity to get himself blown up very easily. And what we've seen right there with ESAM was just that. Sure, he didn't have the lead the majority of the match, but he found out one area of opportunity and he just took it and he ran with it, and it made all the difference.
Cloud is that archetype of character known as a glass cannon.
Right.
Where you can just come out with such crazy burst option plays like finishing touch, like cross slash, but you can at the same time just immediately lose.
Yeah, literally, it can all be taken away from you very quickly here.
It is certainly riding on the edge of a double-edged sword.
Okay, ESAM right here with the phenomenal start this time, though. You know,
Ned able to save that limit the whole way.
There it
Excellent recovery again.
Now, this is the ESAM that we should have seen before. Ned right now a little shook, 78% on the board here, and he finds a way to put on some damage. Okay, short hop nairs right in between. Gets the backer right into the up air. This is something that we don't quite see from ESAM, you know, his inability to land comfortably. That's just a shot to that, you know, aggression that Ned is just known for, man. Okay, boom, short hop forward air again.
Gets to the ledge really quickly. Nice pivot grab trying to punish the down air. No real follow-up out of it, though. But here comes another attempt at the Thunder. Not going to hit.
Like I talked about before, you got to make sure your combos are going to be confirmed versus somebody as talented as Ned playing Cloud. The minute you whiff anything, your best bet is to try to avoid an upper or avoid a backer right afterwards.
And suddenly, this is 1% difference between these two. This is a heck of a start on this first stock of Game 4.
Good. I think the closest that we've seen throughout the majority of this set, a little early on the trigger with the cross slash. He's wasted it. ESAM, he can breathe a little easier now.
Oh, but the DBZ knockback here at Combo Breaker with a lot of DBZ entrants. None on this stage, however.
Right. Hopefully it stays that way. Okay, ooh.
Nice tomahawk.
Gets the up throw. Not going to quite be enough despite seeing the red stuff. I like that. Another short hop forward there. That seems to be ESAM's calling here in this match. Ned has yet to find an answer for that strong tool.
On the back air, going to cross up again onto this down air, and Ned being really careful. Okay, you're going to take the stray hit of the Thunder, but you're alive. You got limit back. Oh, unfortunate shielding here from Ned. Looks like he had the shield on a fair, but dropped it early.
Yeah, and one thing that I will say about Ned is that he stays in that short hop animation a lot, and that's one of the tools that allows him to put on that good pressure. There's an up throw. He said, let me show you how it works. Yours wasn't working. Mine's is a little bit better. Not really, but you know.
We remember what happened in Game 3, which is Ned just immediately lost the stock after losing his first at like 10%. So he's got to be careful here, but here comes another grab from ESAM.
Yes.
And platform comes in the right spot.
That's right. And like I was saying before, you know, the fact that Ned stays so much in the short hop animation is what allows him to put so much pressure on. But at the same time, ESAM has kind of become more aware of that in this match. And he's like, look, man, if you're, oh no. Okay.
Oh, but sour spot on the forward smash. And there he...
Oh, Gimsum, I like that. Was able to stop the up special, gets the clank right into the forward smash, ESAM back into the running. Turns around and looks at the crowd, and he's like, I'm going to do it for y'all, man. I'm going to do it for my people.
Some crazy momentum on these second stocks of Games 3 and 4. I think it's so important if Ned wants to come out with this set, he has to take stock first.
Yes.
We saw how comfortable he can be when he's getting those neutral airs and just crossing up onto ESAM. Abusing the big, disjointed hitboxes Cloud. Let's see if he can pull it off. This is a winnable matchup. Ned has proven it by winning the first 2 games.
Yes, but you know, he won those games in a very dominant fashion. He just kind of came out like a juggernaut, and he was able to run away with it and get like the first stock in a minute. But what happens is when ESAM slows it down and now you have to go toe-to-toe with him or play footsies with him, that's when ESAM is like, all right, man, I'm about to tap into my final form. If you want to go toe-to-toe, if you don't want to make this a slugfest, I'm going to be looking real good right now. Man, so many up airs, so little time.
Okay, but that's going to cross back up into center stage. Very fortunate for Ned, even though he took a little bit extra damage. He's looking to get something started here.
Okay. Dancing back and forth. Oh, tries to bait out the air dodge.
And now Ned's got full control of this stage. Let's see if he can make something happen with this ledge trap. ESAM's been so good at getting out of these ledge trap scenarios that Ned is known for with Cloud. But Pikachu has just a lot of great ledge get-up options.
That's right, and I like this adaptation on the fly that we're seeing here from Ned. You know, not allowing himself to be hit anymore with Thunder Jolt. Just tossing out Nair. That way he doesn't have to waste limit. Oh, man, but gets out of there as quickly as he can, though. ESAM always on the money here with these jab blocks. It's very rare that you see him miss those.
He actually landed the jab block, but since it was at the edge of the stage, Ned just fell out of it.
Yeah. No, very disheartening to see. Okay, stalls it out, but not enough stall in the world can outmaneuver my down air. ESAM with the lead right here at 100%.
And remember, even though he was down 0-2, ESAM's the favorite to win this tournament, the #1 overall seed. He does not want to go home early.
Absolutely
and he's
not.
showing it here, Game 5, last stock for Ned.
But Ned, obviously a lot of gas still left in the tank here. Only 28%. This is still enough room to work with to go for a very strong turnaround. Boom. Speaking of turnaround, there's a back air.
These chases from ESAM right now are so strong. And that's going to be the stock here for Ned. He is on the board. He hasn't been able to take a stock in the last 2 games, but this is the turnaround, maybe?
There it is. Now, speaking of percentage, you know, if you ask anybody who plays Smash 4, just generally, you'll be like, all right, ESAM definitely winning right now. But what we have to kind of focus on is that Ned is working on some rage here, plus he's glowing blue.
Oh,
so, you know, it can get really scary. There's the footstool. Backer, though, alleviates the pressure. Give me a little bit of room to work with here, my friend. Pivot grab.
ESAM there was ready for that falling neutral there. That bought Ned so much room in games 1 and 2. You see the adaptations.
Yes. Being able to make these key adjustments on the fly, you know, especially in the thick of the moment like this, is what makes a good player a phenomenal player. Okay.
Indeed. Helping out with the falling Thunder Jolt. Is this going to do it? No.
No, but he's going to have to waste the... Oh, no, he saved his jump. Oh, no, he is actually going to have to waste the limit. Tries to go for a spike.
Double jump's gone. I believe this is just going to be it here. Yep, no reach. And Ned falls 3-2. The reverse 3-0 comes out for ESAM, and he will move on to losers quarterfinals at Combo Breaker 2018.
ESAM holding true to the title. Mr. Clutch, if I may say so myself. A phenomenal match, man, you know, but I think it just kind of came down to pacing. The matches that Ned won, like I said, you know, he was able to just dominate and get the first stock. Now he has the advantage. He has limit. He's looking good. But ESAM was like, if I can slow things down, if we can go toe-to-toe, if I can kind of chip away at you and chip away at your mental too, mind you, I might be able to run away with this. And that's exactly what we've seen in a reverse 3-0 fashion.
Ned is a player who can be susceptible to mental damage sometimes.
That's right.
Like, he can tilt. You can see him, like, shaking his head sometimes on player cams, things of that sort. So definitely... That's just a great way to put it, is that when he got that first stock and then immediately the second stock in games 3 and 4 back-to-back, that can put Ned on tilt, and it worked out great for ESAM. Helped him clutch it and keep his hopes alive at winning this whole tournament.
Yes, most certainly, man, but a round of applause, as always, from Ned. You know, holding down the Chicagoland region. Like I said,